Turn it on. Let's get it up and rolling. There we go. All right. Who's ready for some more baseball? This guy. What's going on, everybody? Not sure if anyone's going to be really in the chat tonight because, funny enough, YouTube has been tripping out lately here. I've been trying to watch videos and stuff just will not load. So, to be fair, I'm not going to be mad at all if like nobody's in the chat. I'll understand why. All right. I don't even know if I'm even going to stay live for this. I'm just giving it a whirl, seeing if it works. I'm giving it a whirl. I'm going to give it a whirl here. But I got to fix my scoreboard real quick. Yeah. I'm the baby. Let's hope this game doesn't go nearly that long. All right. Yeah, this thing is tripping out today. I don't know why it is, but we're gonna ride. Let me refresh. That's how YouTube goes down right as I'm starting to stream. That's fun, isn't it? Classic YouTube. YouTube failure. Oh, all right. Of course, overall, my freaking internet's slow as molasses right now. Let me see. I really don't want to get into everything and then have this stream not even happen. This stream might not even happen. I might just do game 4. Because, of course, this piece of crap friggin'. Wait, I think we're good. All right. It's like, you know what? I'm going to let you stream today. So, anyways, starting lineups first for the Toronto Blue Jays. Leading off, designated hitter George Springer. Batting second in left field, Nathan Lucas. Batting third at first base, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Batting cleanup in right field, Anthony Santander. Batting fifth catcher in the squat, Alejandro Kirk. Batting sixth in center field, Dalton Varsho. Batting seventh at third base, Addison Barger. Batting eighth at second base, Ernie Clement. And batting ninth at shortstop is Andres Jimenez. On the mound for the Blue Jays tonight is Shane Bieber. And then, of course, for the Seattle Mariners, their lineup is as follows: as Randy Johnson was out throwing out the first pitch. Leading off in left field for the Mariners will be Randy Arozarena. Batting second in the squat, Cal Raleigh. Batting third in center field, Julio Rodriguez. Batting cleanup at second base, Jorge Polanco. Batting fifth at first base, Josh Naylor. Batting sixth at third base, Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh, DHing Dominic Canzone. Batting eighth in right field, Victor Robles. And batting ninth at shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And then, of course, on the mound for the Mariners is George Kirby. All right. Let's go. Seems like we're rolling pretty good so far. Seems like it anyway. All right, we are ready for first pitch. Seattle wearing their baby blues. And it's taken for a strike and runned away from T-Mobile Park. Might seem like most of the games I've done in this playoffs have been at T-Mobile, and that's actually very true. Pitch. Grounded to third. Throws over, and there's one out. That's how we get started. Yeah, I'm not expecting a whole large crowd because apparently for some people YouTube is down. Of course. Randy, Julio, and Robles in the outfield. Suarez, Crawford, Polanco, Naylor with Raleigh in the squad. All right. There's the first pitch strike to Nathan Lucas. Okay, I think that's a good little thing. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. All right. I think the scoreboard is finally all ready. Okay. Working on your PC. Yeah, my YouTube has been bugging out. It just has problems loading. Once the video loads, it's fine. Here's the O2. Inside, it's a ball. It's a ball. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1-2 for Lucas against Kirby. Pitch. Bang, and a miss. He struck him out. 2 down for Kirby. Fun fact, Shane Bieber's last game as a Guardian that he pitched was in Seattle. He shut down the Mariners with a bad arm. It's insane to me when you think about it. He torched them with a bad arm. That's tough. But yeah, I am aware YouTube is kind of down. It's been tripping out all last few hours now. It's actually been about an hour. It's been tripping, you know. And Vlad fouls it off. Seattle can they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win tonight. Going up 3-0 in the series. Sheesh. 1-1. And nice snag by Suarez. Turns around and throws it. And he throws it away. And that'll go into the dugout. So they will gift second base to Vlad. Right? Oh no, they're not gonna say okay. I thought they would gift second base because I thought it might have went in a dugout. The way it looked like I thought they were gifting him second base, but hey, nice. Oh, he snow coned it too. Oh, Suarez. Just off the glove. Oh, Naylor's like, ah. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay. They did give him second base. Oh, Josh Naylor. Yeah, first pitch strike to Santander, the former O. 2 RBIs this postseason, 231 average. That was a guy I really wanted the Guardians to sign last offseason. Here's the 0-1. Up high ball. I'll do a whole video talking about who I would want the Guardians to sign. Might even do a series, you know? But not like what I do for the Browns, but like positions wise. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Like maybe one day I'll do a video talking about some outfielders, some infielders that we could sign, some pitching. Yeah, pitching, starters and relievers, something along that line, maybe. We could just do all that in one video, honestly. Maybe a stream. All right, 1-2 count for Santander. Checks the runner. Double checks. And in. He did a little double tap. Little 1-2. Take your time. And ah, wow. All right, here's the 2-2. And a miss. Oh, Kirby, 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 Kirby. And that is it for the top of the first. Aside from that botch by Naylor, clean inning for the Mariners. Of course, the last time I did a Mariner game, they went 15 freaking innings. So, Mariners, Jays, can we agree to have this game go 9 innings? If it has to go extras, make it less than 15. That was unbearable. It was unbearable to watch last round. I mean, it was to the point where I didn't even care who won. That's how bad it got. I was like, man, I don't even care who wins. I don't care who wins, man. Just freaking end this damn game. Was my YouTube not working? Literally, the last 10, 20 minutes before I went live, my YouTube started bugging out. Seems like it's starting to kind of work a little bit now. I feel like YouTube acts quicker to fix their errors than Twitter does. I kid you not. I still remember to this day, a few years ago, free agency was going on. I think it was NFL. Last year, NFL free agency was going on, and freaking Twitter's down. Pissed me off so much. I had to literally watch NFL Network like the old days. That's how they would announce signings, like old days. Wasn't working for 2 minutes? Damn. So Jordy Nelson jointly appointed by the NFL and the NFLPA, has upheld the 1 game suspension of Brian Branch. People are going to say, oh, he's a former Packer. Of course he's going to do it. He hates the Lions. No, you just can't be going out punching people and slapping them in the face for random reasons. Shane Bieber, like I said, the last time he was in Seattle with the Guardians, he went crazy against these guys. 7 starts, he went 4-2, 3.57 ERA. Of course, traded from the Guardians to the Jays. I really hope Cal Steven is that guy because that'd just be another amazing acquisition. So here's Randy Arozarena. 1 RBI, 471. I think that's OPS or average. Nope, 471 OPS or on base percentage, whatever. 161 average though for Randy. Randy. And that's a strike. 2-1 count for Randy. 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 Here's the 2-1. Up high, inside. 3-1 from Bieber. Jay's trying to stay alive in this series and at least force them to go back to Toronto for a game 5 in a few days. 3-1. And he ran inside. That's a ball. So a leadoff walk. Not what you want if you're Shane. April 2024, Tommy John surgery. Fresh after the series against Seattle last year, mind you. Traded to Toronto from Cleveland. 7 starts, 39 Ks, 8 walks. He's been good. Look at that mustache, too. Here's Cal Raleigh. Strike. 357 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, 1,078 OPS for Mr. Big Dumper. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Jammed it. Fouled it off. Oh no, 62. Seize the moment. Yeah. Here's the 2 to Raleigh. Lee, pitch. Ball bounced it. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 to Raleigh. Pitch. Ball inside. 2-2. There's a look at the manager in that. Was that Schneider? Schneider. Jorge Polanco looking on top of the dugout. He would be next after Julio, who's batting third. 2-2 to Raleigh. Pitch. Raleigh, left field. Hooking and caught in left field. There's your first out. Randy skedaddles back to first. Scampers back to first. One down. Seattle, 34% chance to score 5 runs. That's crazy. 10 home runs this postseason. 10 runs in game 2. Most by Seattle this postseason. They flipped the script on Toronto. First, oh, he almost got him. That was close. Julio with a 207 average in the postseason. Not too bad. From Bieber. Pitch. Strike. Throws. And he's safe by a mile. Stolen bag for Randy. Yeah, he swiped it with ease. Oh, God, I hate when I start yawning, man. Oh, my God. I think it's because I've just been sitting here. I get comfortable and I just start yawning and, gotta wake up. I need something big to happen to wake myself up. Hey, Julio, for my sake, hit a freaking nuke here. Get me going. 1-1. And Julio! It's gone. Say, hey, Julio, for my sake, give me a big one and get me going. Well, guess that gets me going. 2-0 Mariners. Damn. It's hilarious. How many times have I done that? I'd be like, give me a home run or something. Boom. Crushed it. Julio. Ask and I shall receive. And Polanco to right field. And that'll go to the wall and over the wall. Ground rule double. Oh, no, don't tell me they're going to start beating up on Bieber now. Oh, boy. Yeah, he absolutely smoked it. Ooh. I did ask for it. I said, hey, Julio, give me a home run here. He's like, I got you. just love when that happens. I think that's like the third time I've done that recently. Naylor to right field. Foul. It's got to feel weird for Josh because, of course, facing a former teammate a year ago, they were on the same team, and now they're opponents. Like, imagine being Josh and you see Andres over there, like, damn, they got rid of you too, huh? Oh, that's tough. It's like, damn, Andres, they got rid of your ass too? Damn. Wow. They really are cheap asses. It's like, what'd they trade you for? Ah, a gambler. What about you? Some middle tier starter? Oh, well, technically, pitch fouls it off. Technically, we traded Andres for a first base. I'm trying to think. Andres went. Oh yeah, we traded Andres for a first baseman. Yeah, Spencer Horwitz, and then we flipped Spencer for Luis Ortiz, who might not play in the MLB again. Damn. So technically, we kind of did trade Andres for a gambler, somewhat. Yeah, you can think of that. Yeah. Here's 1-2 to Josh Naylor. All right, let's get the 1-2 count from the pitch from Bieber. Oh, by the way, Jacob, did you see the jerseys the Cavs released today? Yeah. Oh, just realized that they freaking got the actual at names on YouTube now. That's weird. 2-2, and he swung and missed. The bat went flying, but the ball stayed with the catcher, so that's two down. Just realized that. Yeah, it has the at names on YouTube now on here. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Because Chua and Rays, Jacob, of course. Yeah. That's wondering, like yesterday when I was kind of going after that troll, the rambling person, I was like, wait, Christopher, recognize that person because of the profile picture. Fouled it off for you, Suarez. Wine and gold, 2009 throwback. Yep. Things look clean as hell. They're going to have the court too, the vintage court. Oh, that's going to be so awesome. They're going to wear the jerseys on Christmas Day too. Oh, yeah. Bitch. Ain't going to miss. They're going to wear those jerseys, I think, like 7 times original at home or something like that. And then they're going to wear them, I think, 3 or so times on the road. One of them being Christmas against the Knicks. Who they're facing on Christmas. I think it's the Knicks, yeah. And Suarez actually makes contact this time, pops it up to short, and there's Jimenez to make the catch. That retires the side, but of course not before Julio goes yard right when I asked him to, and it's 2-0 Mariners. This Mariners team, man, they're going to be tough to beat with the power in their lineup. Yeah. And the thing with those jerseys is that they go so freaking quick. Man, I can't. That's what I hate though. Release this stuff when my funds are tight. You know, my wallet's kind of light because shopping and their stuff, right? Gotta keep food in the fridge, right? Gotta pay my subscriptions and stuff. So, yeah, they always release the stuff middle or end of the month. when people don't really have the funds for the most part. You will know who's truly dedicated by the people that get the jerseys, or like they got some serious funds. Oh wow, Sports Fury's live. Gee, I wonder who they're gonna pick in the Browns game. I swear if Rocha picks the freaking Dolphins just because of Mike McDaniel. Nah, I see one of them picking the Browns. Browns are at home. The last time they played at home in the pound, they won. And you could just feel like this team is getting kind of pissed off because they lose in the same fashion almost every week, except for the game against Green Bay where they actually won. Yeah. But we're facing a team that's got a lot of turmoil behind the scenes. So if we end up losing, then yeah, just get rid of everybody. So the Mariners have played 8 postseason games, and they've scored first in 7 of them, including tonight. That's insane, isn't it? They've scored first in all but one of the games they've played in. Wow. College football Friday, Nebraska, Minnesota. Okay. There's Julio going out to his station out in center field, getting a lot of love from the no fly zone area. Pitch is outside. Ball one to Alejandro Kirk. Here's the 1 0. Ball a bit outside 2 0. Strike. Yeah, I love those '09 throwbacks. You know, freaking love them. You know what I'm saying? Blooped it right at Naylor, who makes the snag 1 down. Man, look at Josh Naylor showing the hops, getting up there. Okay, Josh, I see you. He really got up there to get that one. Okay, Josh, I see you with them hops, boy. Okay, get up there, Dan. There's a first pitch strike coming into Varsho. Fouls it off. All righty, top two. 1 down here. 0-2 count for Varsho. Pitch coming from Kirby. Jammed it a little. Popped up. Naylor is there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Ball. No. Parger. Ball. Barger got a 222 average in the postseason. 2-0 pitch. And Barger, center field, easy for Julio, makes the catch, retires the side. Bottom 2 coming up. Still 2-0 Mariners. All right. Okay, so we got commercials going on right now. All right, I think I can turn off Twitter. I don't need Twitter open right now. Okay. Bottom second coming up. Mariners up 2-0. Isaiah Thomas is in the house tonight, huh? Former Celtics guard, alum of Washington University. That's cool. And there's the first pitch strike from Bieber to Canzone. .083 average, 1 RBI, 1 for 12 in the postseason. 0-1. Remember, we were supposed to see him pinch hit against the Tigers, but then I guess the Tigers made another pitching change. They made a pitching change and then they pinch hit for the pinch hitter. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out with ease. No problem dealing with Canzone. Regular season, they had 238 home runs, third in the majors, 50% of runs via homer, second in the majors. Postseason, so far, 11 homers in 8 games. 18 of the 34 runs have come via the homer. That's insane. They're dropping that hammer today, bro. 0-1 to Robles. Strike. Can't get over how last night went. Freaking Yamamoto was in control after that first pitch homer. Swing and miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Tried to hold up. Just couldn't do it. Hold up. Wow. He wasn't even close. What the hell were you doing, Victor? And he bit way too hard on that pitch though. He bit way too hard on that. Yeah. Here's JP Crawford. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The number 9 hitter. Here's the 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Yeah, Seattle wins this game. They go up 3-0. They got this thing on damn near on lock. You'd think Vlad or Cal Homer today? Damn. Huh. 2-1. Outside. 3-1 count to Crawford. Randy on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's how you go through an inning right there. Just straight disposing of these guys, man. Good response after the first inning. Top of the third coming up. 2-0 Mariners. Yeah, of course. Yeah, wake up the bats, Jays. We Jays need to wake the hell up, man. They need to get going here. You cannot let Kirby and company just lock in, which Kirby already looks like he's damn near locked in already. Kirby is that kind of pitcher where, just like Yamamoto last night, he gets in the zone, he's hard to beat. That's why it's important to jump on him early and keep him uncomfortable. Oh, Cavaliers have waived Killian Hayes. I mean, come on, we've already known that for like a few hours now. I mean, that came out hours ago. What the heck are we doing, Legion Hoops? Okay. But something tells me these 2 runs are not going to be the only runs scored in this game. The only thing is, who's going to be the next one to score, though? Did not get over that. I literally politely asked Julio, hey, Julio, give me something to get hyped about. Wake me up a bit. What does he do? Next pitch. Boom, home run. That's you ask and you shall receive. I asked politely, that's why. Yeah, I asked politely. I did though. Yo, I might have to clip that and post that. So it's Dan Wilson, first Mariners manager to win 2 ALCS games since 2000. Liner into left field for Clement. And Ernie Clement, the former Guardian, gets the Jays in business with a leadoff double. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Cavaliers have waived Killian Hayes. Thanks for telling us something that we've known for like a few hours now. I saw that tweet and it said the Cavaliers have. I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, it's waived Killian Hayes. And we already known that. We've been knowing that. Pitch. Grounder foul. I mean, Killian Hayes, he'll probably end up on the charge in the G League. Yep. That's probably gonna happen. I think that's been the plan the entire time. Here's the 0-1. And oh my God, Jimenez, right field, back at the track, and it's gone. This game is tied. That's that hurts me, man. That's my guy. It's my guy, man. Andres Jimenez, 2-run homer. Param shot. Are you hyped up or what? Playing chess or Harry Potter, we can switch boys. Bigs? Boys. Whoa. What? You want to do what now? Oh, Isaiah West lost his black stripe today, huh? Oh. Hmm. So we are tied at 2 now. Just like that. Pitch. And Springer fouls it off. He's 0 for 1. Switch boys. Hey, yo. You got a back? Yo, Paramshot, what are you talking about? I just read the rest of the chat. What the hell, brother? And this diving catch by Robles kind of low key crashed hip first into the sidewall there. Used to be okay though. This dude talking about what? Don't diddy me, Paramjot. Do I need to report you to the feds for being a diddy? Diddy shot? Don't turn into a parent diddy. No diddy. No diddy. Very diddy. Very, very diddy. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And a liner in the right field. Base hit for Lucas. And now the Jays have started to wake up a bit. Well, the bats did wake up, technically. You know what I did? I go, nipples. Rally nipples. Rally tits. Just needed a little bit of rally titties. Ah. Hmm. Seriously though, that was pretty cool, Andres. How much did he hit with us in the regular season? I mean, in the postseason. I don't think he hit many at all. I never remember him hitting a homer with us in the postseason. It's tough though, but you love to see it. So one out, top of the third, one around first. And now here's Vlad, one on, one out, 1-0 count. From Kirby. Ooh, be careful throwing a pitch there. That's playing with fire, throwing a pitch at that spot. Man, he's lucky he wasn't looking for something there. Pitch. See what I mean? It's off the wall. Let's see where Lucas ends up. He'll go to third. Who's that? I'm sorry, that was Ernie, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's second and third. Second and third with one out. Pretty damn good hit right there by Vlad. He bounced it off the wall, too. Wow. Wow. Let's go check. Classic. Hey, yo. No Diddy. Pitch. Swing and a miss for Santander. Jays have a chance to take the lead here. Jays have a chance to take the lead. All right, let's see here. Okay. Here's the 0-1. Low ball. 1-1 count. Yes, sir. All right. Wow. Okay. 2-2. One on. 1-1 count. Pitch to Santander. Outside, ball two. Yeah, I got a screenshot. That's freaking hilarious. The most hilarious thing ever. Backup boy now. Wow. Okay. Shh. Fouled off. Backup boy. Hey, yo. No diddy. Diddly diddly. Diddy diddy. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low ball three. Cal Raleigh homer incoming soon. You think so? That wouldn't surprise me. Full count. Hey, that sign is sus. I see what they're doing, but that sign is sus. Here's the payoff pitch. And a grounder to take it for the out. Nobody scores. Two down. Oh. All right. Here's Kirk. Up high outside, ball one. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit because I want to hear Joe Davis. I want to hear Joe Davis. 1-0 pitch. 292 average on the season with runners in scoring position. Inside, ball two. All right, here's the 2-0. Ball three. Oh. Yeah. Wow. All right, 3-0 coming to Kirk. Strike. Yeah, he was of course he was gonna take a strike there. Yeah, of course. All right. Marshall waiting on deck. 3-1 pitch to Kirk. 1-4. And the bases are loaded for Dalton Varsho. Kirby at 48 pitches, and here comes the pitching coach. Gonna go have a little chat. This seems like a lock back in kind of chat, Maybe tell him about, ask him what's going on. Your height with your locating and everything. What's the dealio, huh? Seven minutes ago, YouTube Music, and YouTube TV are experiencing major widespread outages globally, leaving millions of users unable to load or play videos. So here's Dalton Varsho, bases loaded, 2 outs. There's Jimenez, who tied the game with a homer. The first pitch, ball got away. Nice save by Raleigh. He might have just saved a run by doing that. That ball gets away. A run scores. One 0 count. Kirby walking a fine line right here. Pitch. Swing and it bounced. Runner's gonna come home and score. 3-2 Jays. What's up, OGT? Says you'll be in attendance for the game tomorrow night, huh? Unfortunately. Watch that game actually be one of the better games of the year. Getting to watch two old men beat each other, not beat each other up, but go at it. Joe Flacco versus Darren Rodgers. 1-1. And there's a line drive to the right. It's the wall. It's gonna run past Robles. At least one's gonna score. Kirk comes around the score. And that is a clearing double for Dalton Varsho. 5-2. Thing was tattooed into right field. Yeah, I was right on the barrel, on the sweet spot. And then it bounced off the wall and it outran Robles. Yeah, that was a few feet, and there's a grounder by Barger. Goes to first, and that retires a side, but not before 3 runs come across, and it's 5-2 Blue Jays. It was all in the same inning, right? Did we just see a 5-run inning against Kirby? Both of these teams are so dangerous, though. I'm third coming up. Let's see what kind of response the Mariners have. F the Steelers, F them, F them, F them so bad. I'm so mad at the Bungles, so that adds more to my hate for the Steelers. I mean, if you're going to be mad at anything, be mad at your offensive line because they stink. Yeah. No, actually, if you're going to be mad at anybody, be mad at because he doesn't like the Bengals apparently. So that was a 5-run inning for the Blue Jays. Well, see if the Mariners have a response. Mariners have been kind of prone to these big innings lately. I mean, they gave up a couple of those to the Tigers. Remember that? Especially the one in Detroit. I'm just happy no one got seriously hurt in Pittsburgh on Sunday because the turf there was garbage. Crash. It was so bad. You had Browns and Steeler players complaining about how trash the surface was. Chris Boswell damn near could have tore his knee up when he was going for a kick and he slid. He could have tore his knee up. And they used sod. So as you'd expect, right after the game ended, they were already resodding the stadium. The thing about resodding stadiums is you got to give the sod time for the roots to get into the ground and clamp on. I believe that happened with the Browns against the Bucks when some Looney Tune jabroni jackoff freaking drove onto this field. That too. Some Looney Tune jabroni job jerk off freaking drove his vehicle onto the field. Left tire marks. And I remember like Buccaneers fans were complaining, thinking that that was the reason their cornerback stumbled and fell down and left Amari Cooper wide ass open. It's like, no, Buddy just got cooked as a Rosarena just got butchered there by Bieber. Shane got to play like his 2020 self. He's got to play like himself last year because remember when before his elbow exploded, he had not given up a run. I've always said the Steelers field is so trash. Only reason it gets love is because of its history. It's legit garbage. I give the Browns flew a lot of credit because their turf used to be that bad as well, but they've upgraded. It seems like it's been different. And here's a pop up for Raleigh, and let's see, he's there to make the catch. Clement, 2 down. Yeah, Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium, whatever. There's Julio with the homer in Toronto, and then that one. So here's Julio again. First pitch is a strike. I believe the Browns will be wearing their brown helmets again this week. That'll be fun. Here's the 0-1. 1-1 count. Now, I believe last time they looked like fudgesicles, they actually won. Ironically enough. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, the last time they looked like human fudgesicles, they actually won. They beat the Packers. See if they do it again. Shouldn't they go undefeated in the freaking fudgesicle jerseys, in the unis, the combo, the human herd combo? Pitch. Ah, it's a ball. All right, here's the 2-2. Chopper to third. This would be a tough play, and he'll just eat it, which is a smart idea. You don't want to do what Suarez did. Make a bad play and have that cost a base hit when you have a 3-run lead. Here's Jorge Polanco, King of the Sea since August 17th, including postseason, 322 average, 11 homers, 33 RBIs, 1,000 OPS. Six of his 8 hits this postseason have driven in runs. Of course, most of them have been homers. Couple homers against the Tigers. First pitch strike. One for one with a double. Seeing a funny post saying for a state that has the best college football program in the country. The two pro teams are complete dog crap. And Polanco. This will stay in the yard. And that'll retire the side. Yeah. Top of the fourth coming up. It's 5-2 Jays. Oh, man. Okay. But if this keeps up, we will have at least a 5-game series. Oh my God. The Jays have ended an inning with the lead for the first time since the 5th of game 1. Jeez. Uh, 2026 NFL mock draft. Browns end up with Fernando Mendoza at 2. Ruben Bain at 3 to the Ravens. Devontae Moore to the Dolphins. Peter Woods to the Saints. Parker to the Titans. Jennings Bunker to the Bungles. And he's a tackle out of Iowa. Dunker. Okay. Arvell Reese. Wow, top 10 pick, huh? Raiders. Jordan Tyson, brother of Jalen Tyson, goes to the Giants. Spencer Fano to the Cardinals. Pitch is outside from Kirby. Here in the top of the 4th. Did it go? They say I'm not going to show the scoreboard. They're doing a freaking interview. All right. Oh, so it was not a strike. Pitch. Strike. God. Ernie Clement. 2-1 count. Ernie's 1 for 1 so far this evening. Pitch from Kirby. Strike two. Full count. So the Cavs wear their classic jerseys 12 times this season, including 3 on the road. At Toronto, at New York, and at Orlando. Which is a strikeout looking. Did Dude even swing his bat once? I hope we lose so Kevin will get fired. Damn. Damn. I mean, crazy, but you think the Jays can still win the series? Oh, they can still win the series. They win tonight. It's a whole new series. Swing and a miss for Andres, who homered last time up. It would be cool for Vlad to win too. He wants to get a ring for his dad. That'd be cool. Same damn offense. What changes has Kevin made? Besides flipping offensive coordinators. Fouls it off. Andres doing a good job fighting. Which is fouled off again. Two to Andres. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two down. Freaking Andres. Oh my goodness. Do 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 do. Pitch. And here's Springer. High fly ball, deep center, and gone. Springer dinger to give the Jays a 6-2 lead here in game 3. All the ball is flying out tonight. Man, this Jays team, and they have some serious power. Springer dinger. Eh. I guess when I did the wake up and then a little swirly swirly yee yee, they freaking woke up. That's a ritual. Touch inside. I want to see Vlad hit an absolute nuke off the freaking T-Mobile sign. Ah, man. Pitch. Strike. 1-1. Do do do. Do 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 do. Most home runs in the postseason. He's officially right up there on the list now. It's a Springer dinger. Who doesn't love a good old Springer dinger? Looper, right back to the pitcher. Throws it over, got him. Retires the side. Bottom 4 coming up. Oh, God, I gotta wake up. Ah, the Lions are signing defensive back Jamie Robinson. Jamie. Okay. Hey. Oh, God, why am I yawning so much? It's freaking only 9:17. I think it's because, again, like I said earlier, I'm just sitting here chilling. I tell you what, if my team was playing right now, I'd be stressing the hell out, like I always do. Here's Bieber back out for the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off that first pitch. Bieber versus Naylor. Naylor struck out his first time up. Bieber approaching 50 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Up and in. Grounder to second, out number one. Miss. 1-1. Cavs have waived Tristan Enaruna, Norchad Omir, and Killian Hayes. And I bet you those guys are all going to end up on the charge. Norchad Omir. Oregon rocking all white unis this week. Oh, wow. Grounder to third. Fielded, doors over. And there's out number two. Hand zone, 0 for 1. Grounder foul. Look at that sky. That's nice looking. Cloudy, no sign of precipitation. Orange clouds in the background from the sun. 1-1. Fouled it off the tip. When YouTube is down, but the ads still work. Gotta make them money somehow. Ball. 2-2. God, I gotta stop yawning, man. Pissing me off. Fouled it off. Like I said, I need something big to happen. Hey, Canzone, can you get me a big hit or something here? This hit to left field. In comes, and he misses, and he tumbles around. Watch out. That wall is not soft. Two from Bieber. Pitch. To right field this time. Foul. Do it again. Out. Retires the side. For the fifth. Next two James coming up. I'll be right back, guys. Just remember, got some of these cookies from Walmart today. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Patchy, I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick. There we go. Hot ball, deep center, and on. While I'm mid chewing a cookie, George Kirby threw a cookie to Vlad Guerrero, and he sent it over the wall, and it's 7-2 Jays. Ooh, so close. Mm. Julio almost robbed that homer too. Wow. Outside. 2-0 count for Santander. Strike. Right, there's a base hit for Kirk. New pitcher is Carlos Vargas for the Mariners. Unfortunately, short night for George Kirby. Yeah. The Blue Jays just got to him big time. The long ball. Swing and a miss for Varsho. Okay, we're back. Had to, had a little bit of snack thing, to refill my, I guess, stamina bar, as you say, for any gamers out there. Yeah. What we got now? Ball. Still nobody out. 7-2 Toronto. Strike. Thing is, of course, we've seen just how dangerous this Blue Jays lineup can be. Look what they did to the Yankees, right? Foul. Picking up Whataburger. Yeah, there's no Whataburger even anywhere near where I live. And here's Varsho, fly ball right field. Polanco makes the catch, and there's your first out of the inning. Oh, that's right, there is one on. That's right. Duh. First and second. Okay. That's right. Yeah. There's Vlad. No, nobody's stirring in either bullpen right now. But if I've learned anything, it's that you get Bieber any run support, you should be good to go. And a fly ball to left field. It's going to be a long run for Rosarena. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Hmm. Sinker, 5 for 10 tonight. They locked in on that sinker. His sinker was just not going anywhere. It was a cookie every time. All right, here's Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. And a liner into right field, base hit. Let's see, are they going to test him? Yep, here comes Santander. He'll come around, throws a third, and he's a dead duck. But a runner does score. No, no, because that's right, there's 2 outs. Runner scored, right? Runner did score. I thought for sure the runner scored. But they did get that third out. So inning is over. Bottom 5 coming up. 8-2 Blue Jays. That's what the Blue Jays are doing tonight, man. It's crazy. It's like, wow. This is how dangerous this team can be. God. You want to know what's crazy, right? So, for anyone who isn't familiar, I am a kind of big time college football fan, right? Just sitting here thinking, can you imagine what life must be like for these highly ranked recruits? Imagine being the parents of a top tier recruit, right? The amount of traveling that you got to do. Oh my God. You know, something because obviously, I mean, I could have easily played football, right? I mean, my dad actually did play a little bit of high school ball. He almost, if he would have stayed serious with playing high school ball when he was younger, he would have had to go up against the legend Chris Spielman, the Ohio State legend in high school. Family thing, just he wasn't serious enough. I mean, he wanted to do it, but I just don't think his father supported him like that. Let's just say my dad and his father, my grandfather, had a tumultuous relationship. You can say. I mean, to the point where if I was serious about playing football, I don't know how far I would have gotten. The school I went to was a bigger school in the Cleveland area, but it seemed like the big time universities didn't really pay attention to it. Because if you're a big time player in that area, you're gonna the private schools are gonna be plucking you from your school. Me? Screw you. Staying here. I'm gonna put this damn school on the damn map. What position would you have played? Well, based off my size, boy, big ass dude, I probably would have been playing on the D line or something. What about O line? Nah, I mean, if they would have told me what position would you want to play, I'd have been like, well, obviously I ain't playing no damn receiver. I can't run for shit. My feet have been a problem for my whole entire life. I think I've been cursed with flat feet. Can't really walk straight. Can barely run. So I'd have probably been really good just mauling people up front. Just imagine though, like you're like a top tier recruit. You even do all this traveling, visiting schools, but you got to know it's like you're gonna get a free ride no matter what. 1-1. So you ain't gonna miss to Robles. Yeah, if you're Bieber right now, you're loving life. You're like, wow, I'm cruising along. Offense has erupted. Feeling good. And a blooper that's gonna be caught by Ernie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if a lot of y'all saw me in person, you'd be like, yeah, you could have probably played ball if you were serious enough, which never really did get serious with it. But just imagine being these kids these days, the traveling they do. It's to be fun though. And a line drive left field, foul for Crawford. All the stadiums you get to see, all the college campuses, but then it's like you got to make a decision. Which school are you going to go to? 0-1. And a line drive gets hit just beyond the diving shortstop. And there's your one out base runner. Thing is, though, with the way that college football is these days, for any college football fans, if your team doesn't get a player that you wanted them to get in recruiting out of high school, you already know your college team is probably going to keep that bridge, the door cracked open with that player because they might transfer. This day and age, it's not so bad finishing second because then it's like, well, if he dips, we're here. 1-0 pitch coming to Randy. But yeah, Whataburger sounds amazing. There's not really too many good food joints around where I live. In Ohio, where I used to live, oh my God, you had everything. Pitch, strike. Literally, the place where I used to live was so big. It was multiple of the same spot in different areas. There was like 2 McDonald's. There was, I think, at least 3 Subway places. At least, I think. Pitch. I think there was 3 or 2. for sure. You had you had two Burger Kings, one on each end of the city. It's like, damn, 3-1. Grounder, this would be a double play. There's one, and he threw him off the bag. That'll keep the inning going. And it's so funny because when I lived up there, there was a Chick-fil-A just being built where I used to live. It would have been walking distance, practically. So of course, I think I only got to eat there one time since I moved, before I moved. Or no, I don't even remember. It's been 5 years. I think it was just about to open when we moved down here. And then I find out that the two neighboring cities by where I used to live also got a Chick-fil-A. Well, the one already had a Chick-fil-A. That's where I would usually go. And I found out the other city to the south of where I used to live got one too. It's like, damn, everybody getting a Chick-fil-A. Pitch. And a pop-up, playable, and it's in the dugout. That dude Alejandro Kirk was debating if he should go in the dugout to catch it. Where am I at now? Reese, where have you been, bro? I've literally talked about me not living in Ohio literally since I moved. I've said it about a dozen times. I've literally said it like a billion times on here. I mean, come on. I've already said like about a billion times, like I don't live in Ohio no more. I haven't lived there in 5 years. Kind of happy I don't live there no more, actually. Pitch. Ball. You didn't even hear. Huh? You've been in those streams. You were in those streams when I talked about it. Were you not listening? Did you just go deaf when I would talk about it? Or do you just not remember? 2-1. Grounder has fouled it off. You're clueless. That's funny. But yeah, I live about an hour from the Ohio border. Like because of course I'm going to West Virginia TCU next week. If I really wanted to, I could go to an Ohio U game because I live about like an hour, 2 hours from there. I live almost smack dab in between Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. I bet you it would take around the same amount of time to get essentially maybe or to Pittsburgh, and I think maybe Cincy or Columbus. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And another inning done and over. We go to the sixth, 8-2 Jays. Cooking pizza rolls. Your friend smoked you out, and now you got munchies. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, Rays, where I used to live, it was like a paradise for foodies because you could literally eat something new every day for a month and you would still not finish everything. I don't do jalapeno ranch. No. Pizza rolls, though. Your friend found it at Dollar General? Okay, wow. Yeah, I don't do jalapeno ranch. Uh, I'll tell you one thing, though, about living down here, too. I don't really want to get into my lifestyle. What's my favorite pizza rolls? Cheese, pepperoni. I think it is. I like a little pepperoni bites in them. Those are pretty good. But it's like when I lived in Ohio, it was so crazy, dude. I would legit eat out almost every freaking day. Because I mean, it's what it is. I mean, it's like wow. We got McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, KFC, Taco Bell, Burger King, Subway. Everything's within a half hour, 15 minutes. Nowadays, eat out if I'm lucky twice a week. Twice a week. Yeah. Football meat, giggity, combination, and pepperoni. Damn. Meat, giggity. Talking about food. Don't be talking about food in here. I'm gonna get hungry again. Big back. Uh, they call me Big back. Big back. Big, big back. Someone on Twitter said YouTube's down. I had to eat without watching a video. Feels like I'm living in 2003. There's a grounder through the infield for a base hit, and the Jays continue to rake so far tonight. It's tough. The heck is this? Oh my. Oh, it's a burger. Oh my. Wow. Springer had a home run last time up. Oh wow. Just your typical college basketball exhibition game played under a disco ball. Fly ball right field and down base hit. And Jimenez will scamper to third. It'll be first and third. Nobody out. Guys have offered the country's number one 2028 athlete safety, Gage Weddle. I wonder if that's Eric Weddle's son. Let's see. 2028 already. Wow. Oh, yeah, okay. Hmm. Wow. All right. Dirt, 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 all right. Oh, Eric Weddle's son. You'd assume, right? Gage Weddle. Let me see. Do 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 do. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Gage Weddle. Yep. Rancho Cucamonga is his high school. He's from Fontana, California. I don't know if he has a son though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wow. Rancho. Oh yeah, so that's where he's the coach. Yeah, Eric Weddle is the coach at Rancho Bernardo High School, where his son plays. Okay. So yeah, his son got offered by Ohio State, although he's only like a sophomore, freshman. So he's got a. I think he's a sophomore, so he's still got a ways to go. He's an athlete, 4-star. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Wow, I was waiting for that one. That's cool though. Gage Weddle. But you know you're getting old when you're really starting to see like these middle 2000s players. You see their sons starting to get in the league, right? I mean, getting into college ball. It's like, damn. Chopper, and they're going to get the one out. Runner does come home to score though. Jimenez comes home 9-2 Jays. One down. You hope we get Malik Beasley? Well, first of all, he has to be cleared of all wrongdoing, and then we can do that. Most of these guys were in Cleveland. Yep. Yep. Just think about that. A few years ago, Andres, Ernie, Shane, they were all on the same team. Now look, and Josh, of course. Here's Ferguson pitching now. Do 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 do. I would love to see the Cavs get Malik Beasley though. Ball. Oh, someone was talking about Tyler Soderstrom and the Gold Glove conversation. That series he had in Cleveland was a nightmare for him, making errors left and right, which is a strike. Oh, the Mammoth's new mascot, Husky, has arrived. Okay, that's cool looking. Looks so fuzzy. He looks so fluffy. He looks so fluffy. Aaron Rodgers called the Steelers' grass, which was visibly worn down for Sunday's game, borderline unplayable. Ben Roethlisberger has a solution. Pitt needs to get their own damn stadium. And then urinating trees like, cool, where do they play? Can't build in Oakland or anywhere near campus. Do you chuck them in McKeesport or Imperial or something? That's the problem. You don't know where to put them. You too. Being in a miss, struck him out. That's Miles Straw. So another former Guardian doing what he does best, striking out. Ah, man. Can't tell you how many times that dude was up in crunch time. Like 2 outs, bottom 9, here comes Miles Straw. Oh my God. I'd be like, yep, we're done. We're done. Yeah, I saw your freaking comment raise and I thought, did something happen with Malik? But no, I haven't heard anything about Malik either. Two down, a 1-0 count, and a strike. Top six. Fly ball. Right field. Back at the track. And it's gone. Alejandro Kirk, 2-run homer. The balls are flying out of T-Mobile Park at an insane rate tonight. They juiced up the balls. 11-2 Blue Jays. I'm sorry, 12-2. Come from? Oh, that's right. The run came home. I don't think I counted it. 12-2. Damn. Even worse. Wow. This Jays team is a wagon when they're rolling, man. Oh, nice snag by that dude in right field, though. It's how many homers now? 4? Man, everybody wearing that jacket. And here's a fly ball into center, base hit. This is going to be a road team advantage series. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this series went back to Toronto, tied at 2. Both lineups have that boom in their lineup to the point where it's like you get the ball first, you have a chance to go ahead and pitching can shut them down. Barger, first pitch is a ball. Wario, 4-run inning in the 6th. They had 5-run third inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. Everybody get a homer. I think these guys want a homer so they can wear the jacket. Alejandro, wake up. It's Flounder to first. This could be 2, but it will only get 1. That was a funky delivery. And that's all they needed because there was 2 out. I keep forgetting that there was 2 outs. It can't be tied at 2 in Toronto. That's right. It's 2-3-2. So yeah, they have a chance to go to Toronto, possibly 3-2. Imagine bottom 6. Think the Mariners will be in trouble? Oh, because if the Jays win tonight and tomorrow, well, Jays are going to win tonight. If they win tomorrow, then things will get interesting. Wow. All right. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Uh, Wednesday night quad box. Wow. Football, baseball, and Jeopardy. You know, if I was a real psychopath, I would do a quad box live stream. But I would have just me, but you'd have four different games going on above here. I'm such a lunatic, I would do it too. Ah, that's funny. Nah, I think so here's Shane Bieber. He's at 81 pitches here in the bottom of the sixth. Got a 10-run lead. See how long they go with him for. Maybe try to get him to 7, maybe, and then that'll be it. We'll see though. Pitch. Ball. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him out. So there's your first out of the inning. Wow. Wyoming rolling with Coal Rush uniforms? Interesting. Interesting. West Virginia's doing a Coal Rush theme next week. That should be interesting. Yeah. They got Fisher warming up in the pen for the Blue Jays. One down. Here's Polanco. Grounder. Snagged. Andres throws over, and they got him. 2 down. Much like what we saw with Milwaukee last night. They strike first. Things are going well. And then, not so much. So, bottom 6, 2 down here. See if they have Bieber try to maybe go 7 here, possibly. Pitch to Naylor. Grounder to first. And a high ass freaking flip from Vladdy. I think he realized, was like, okay, you're good. Watch his reaction to this. Like he kind of realized he airmailed it a little bit. Nice save. It slipped out of his hand and went a little too high. Luckily, Bieber was able to get up there and snag it and get the out. Top 7 coming up. Wow. 12-2 Blue Jays. This is just an absolute beating. Do, 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 do. Wait, was today the fashion show for Victoria's Secret? I forgot they still were doing that. I think they stopped for a little while, but now they're doing it again. So now all the whack job Looney Tune weirdos can, all the whack job weirdos can stare at their TV and go, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. They offered Gage Weddle, the son of Eric, who is the coach at his high school. UCLA is wearing their throwback unis this week. I think Ohio State broke out the throwbacks or something like that, like they used to. They used to have these really cool like unis that they had. They were like real dark, bright red, darkish red jerseys. The helmets were the coolest. They had like chrome silver, metallic, with a thick stripe down the middle. And the Buckeye leaves were big ass ones. They had like black numbers on the shoulder pads and stuff. It was like, okay, those were the dopest ones. They don't wear throwbacks really anymore. So here's Ernie Clement 0-2 count against Ferguson. Top seven. Barring a miraculous 10-run comeback by Seattle, this is going to be at least a 5-game series. Game 4 tomorrow at 8:30. I think I'm just going to take the day off tomorrow, watch some football. Because I know you have Pittsburgh and Cincinnati tomorrow. So, I got to watch that. And then, of course, Friday, I'll see what games are on. But honestly, I might just watch some college football, you know. And then, of course, we got college ball on Saturday and then NFL on Sunday. So this might honestly be my last CS Championship Series game stream of the year. Because I don't know if these two series are going to go to 7. Pitch, ball. I'm actually see the schedule here real quick. Shane playing for that contract, big time, big time. Foul. Honestly, I wouldn't even hate it for the Guardians if they brought him back. Because he can't do that if he doesn't pick up his option or whatever. Realistically, they could bring him back. Fouls it off. Barely got a piece of it. So the schedule for the rest of these games, unless the Brewers rally and they win tomorrow. Liner in the left field. Randy is there to make the catch. There's one down. Game 3 tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Brewers and Dodgers, followed by the Blue Jays and Mariners at 8 or 8:30. Then on Friday, first time since 1970, both LCS road teams went 2-0. Two leadoff home runs on first pitch. Of course, George Springer and yeah, pitch. Foul. Friday will be 6:08, Toronto, Seattle, and then 8:38, LA and Milwaukee. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that's just for game 4. Pitch is high. Game 5, Saturday at 8. Game 6, Seattle, Toronto. Game Sunday at 8. Monday would be game 6 for the LA Milwaukee and game 7 for Toronto Seattle. And there's a base hit. So good. There's Andres with another hit. I don't know if this series goes 7. So honestly, this might be the last game I do of this series because you got football the rest of the week for me. Games are on Friday. What college games are on Friday? Because yeah, let me see. Here's George Springer who homered earlier. Pitch. Foul. Goes down the one knee. Sometimes you swing it and you hit the ball so hard you just put yourself on one knee like you're marrying that pitch. Like, hey. Ah. Be like Undertaker. Bless it. Pitch. Strike. Wow. I am not. Oh well. Bottom 7. Do 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 do. Yeah. All right. Honestly, this might be one of my last baseball streams of the year because after Sunday, you got Monday Night Football, which I'm gonna watch. Duh. And by that time, it'll be near the end of the championship series. Tuesday, you got NBA starting up, and then of course Wednesday, the Cavs begin. Can't believe it's almost Cav ball already. Cavs get ball is almost here. I'm excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Lakers are starting Rui Hachimura, Vanderbilt, Hayes, Connect, and Vincent. Mavericks are starting PJ Washington, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Clay Thompson, and Cooper Flagg. Inactives Dante Exum, Daniel Gafford, Caleb Martin, and Kyrie Irving. Eight bit 240p Titantron for Orange Cassidy. Oh my god. Classic. One for Suarez. 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Pitch. Lines into left field, and oh my God, Suarez has a base hit. That's a rarity. Canzone, 0 for 2. Ball. 12-2 Toronto. It's been all Toronto since the first inning, really. Pitch. A 5-run third, 4-run, I think was it sixth inning? 2 big run innings. As Fisher's in the game now for the Blue Jays pitching. Bieber's night is over. And there's a fly out, a foul off. Here's the 2-1. In the right field foul. Grounder. This would be 2. There's 1 and 2. Taylor made double play. Couldn't really get any easier than that, really. Been streaming for just over 2 hours now. If you're enjoying this stream and everything, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll be live. Even though this is probably my last baseball stream of the year, because after this, it's football this weekend. I'll be watching it. And got Cavs basketball. So another team of mine that is expected to do good. Should be fun. One. One. Of course, like someone said earlier in the chat about Malik Beasley, haven't heard anything about him. And here's a fly ball for Robles. Easy pickings, and there's the final out. And we go to the 8th. 12-2 Blue Jays. Yeah, this game is a snoozer now. Now we're at the point where we just want this game to end. 12-2. Blue Jays are in firm control. Of course, NFL trade deadline is approaching. In fact, I believe we are actually now less than 3 weeks away. Yep, 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks. We're now actually under 3 weeks. We're like almost 2 weeks away. Yeah, on the 4th. Next week is the 21st. Then you get the 28th, and then the 4th. So 3 weeks away. And I'm just gonna say this right now: do not be surprised at all if the Browns pull a fast one and trade for a receiver. Do not be shocked, because I got to give a quick shout out to the writers and stuff on the forums. The forums have been buzzing a little bit with some news. I'm not going to get into specifics, but let's just say the Browns might be scouring the landscape, maybe looking for a receiver to go with. Jerry dropped Judy. I mean, Browns fans on Twitter seem to think that something could happen. Right? I mean, it's been obvious we need a receiver. It's not out of the realm of, it's not out of the ordinary to see, it's actually kind of rare, though, that you see a bad team make a trade. I think the last time we really saw that was the Bears trading for Montez Sweat. But if you're going to do that stuff, you trade for the future. Right? Yeah. You trade for this year and then for in years to come as well. Like right after the Bears traded for Sweat, they extended him. Could the Browns trade anybody away? Yes, of course. I mean, they could trade David Njoku. They could trade some of the other like veterans like Shelby Harris. I mean, they could trade, God forbid, Denzel Ward. Breaking news: LeBron to take a patient approach with his injury, expected to return around mid-November. So he'll probably be full go by Thanksgiving. Yeah. So here's Luke Jackson. And base hit for Vlad. And it's going to go all the way to the wall. I don't know what the heck Julio was doing in center. Got caught lacking off. And ball went right past him. Can't do that. Just took a bad angle on it, I guess. See, I think he was about to stop. And then he's like, oh crap, the ball got past him. I'm going to take off for second. Wow. Swing and a miss for Straw. But yeah, if anything does happen with Malik Beasley, which I would love Malik Beasley on the Cavs, with Max Strus's injury, we're not going to see Max for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if Max isn't back until after the new year. The Blue Jays dugout really wanted Vlad to go for a triple. Nah. Grounder, and that'll be the first out. It's good play by J.P. Crawford. Yeah, the ball just, Julio just couldn't really get there for it. Man, I would love Malik Beasley on our bench. Could you just imagine at one point this season, if we do get Malik Beasley, you could have a bench of like on the floor in the second unit. It could be like at any point during the season, Darius Garland, maybe like Lonzo, maybe you go Dre, or like Darius, somebody, Lonzo, Beasley, something like that, Maybe you go Darius, Lonzo, Yeah, Darius Lonzo, Beasley, Evan Mobley, and Thomas Bryant. Some whacked up freaking five out there. 2-1 coming to Kirk. Ball. I don't even know if we're even going to get Malik. I don't even know if Malik's going to be cleared to play because he's being investigated by the NBA. He might get a suspension. Who knows? Throws it off. He wasn't charged by the feds, so. But that's the feds, though. They found nothing wrong. But it's the NBA. It's like, what are they going to do? Because as we know with gambling, it's a tough situation. This ain't person abuse or gun violence or drugs. This is the game, like the integrity of the game you're messing with. In a different form. And Kirk snagged by Suarez. Throws it over, and there's 2 down. Well, like I've said, I would love freaking Malik Beasley on this team. Especially in the absence of Max Struess. I don't even know if there's anybody out there that I would sign just to hold it down until Struess comes back. Fouls it off. Here's the pitch to Varsho. Swing and a miss. So the Jays are going to have one more at bat this game in the ninth, barring a 10-run inning by the freaking Mariners. Strike 3 called. Bottom 8 coming up. Her and him. Oh. By the way, earlier today, of course, Russell Westbrook signed with the Kings. And then just before I went live, the Kings signed Keegan Murray to a 5-year, $140 million rookie contract extension. $28 million a year. $28 million a year for Keegan Murray. Wow. You know what? Let's derp around here. And let's see who would be available for the Cavs to sign on like a 1-year vet minimum contract if they can't get Malik Beasley. Because there's no guarantee that we're going to get him. People be like, oh, but, maybe he'd want to play here. I'm sure he would. But the NBA could suspend him. They could say you're not playing again in the NBA. Or maybe he just wants more money and we don't really have much to offer. All we really have to offer is vet minimum contracts. Now it would be fun, it'd be cool for him to come here, rebuild his value, show teams that he's still that guy, and then next year go get that bag. But nobody knows what he's thinking right now. I think his main focus is staying ready for when the league says you can play. Who knows when that'll be, though? Could be tomorrow, could be tonight, next week. Next month, couple months. Who knows? Who really knows? Wow. Hmm. Oh yeah. Ooh. Whitish gray, like a silver. Really whitish gray, like a silver. Really bright whitish silver type. Pretty cool looking. Nice. Oh my. Here's Randy. First pitch strike from Rodriguez. Still 1-2. Possibly. Ball. Let's see who. Okay. Okay. Who's still a. Oh. Great Lyles. Malik Beasley is shooting guard. So that's why I think he'd work perfectly with us. Pitch. Corey Joseph. We need a more of like a a backup three to go with Dre, I think. I mean, honestly, you could be a lot of guys. Ball, ball. Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig. That one, I think that one would make the most sense if they wanted to go outside the organization for that. But they have Dean Wade, so I don't think they will. Dino. Pitch. And here's Raleigh to. It's gone. Oh, don't worry, guys. We're just gonna see freaking 10 consecutive home runs, and it's now 12-4. Gumper with was that 63 or something? 62? Paul home runs. Stat pad. Oh, most just beyond the reach of the glove. Oh, that's tough, man. He almost had that. Ball. One down here in the bottom of the eighth. Don't let him get hot now. So, fun fact for this Sunday, Tua and Dylan Gabriel did face each other once in high school in Hawaii, but the game got canceled after a quarter when the lights went out. It's tough. Well, pitch, strike. Well, Madison Beer was doing the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Fly ball back to the track. Caught. Two down. Funky looking camera angle. And there's two down here in the bottom of the eighth. Oh, someone on Twitter commented about Angel Reese doing the Victoria's Secret show today, or fashion show, talking about when the yams and mac and cheese touch. They got Paul ass Angel Reese and whoever the other chick is. Maybe someone like famous, but I just don't know who that is. Like, all right, did not realize Angel Reese was tall like that. Damn. I know she wasn't short, but damn, she tall as hell. But then again, maybe the other chick that's with her is just short. That could be it. I mean, any moderately sized, heighted guy would look like Yao Ming next to Kevin Hart. So I mean, okay, Kevin Hart short, but yeah, Kevin Hart funny as hell though. Can't lie. Pitch. Ball two to Rivas. Pitch. Ring him up. Tires aside. We go to the ninth. 12-4 Jays. Seattle's looking like they're going to be at least going to 5 games. Figure it's the 18th against the Jazz. He's not joining the mid-road trip. You never know. You never know with LeBron James. But he would do something like that. Oh, man. This game is finally almost over. It's not I caught quite a few home runs. I'm still laughing at the first one. I'm like, please, Julio, give me something good because I was not locked in. I was kind of out of it. You know, like, come on, give me something to get me going. Next pitch, boom, rushed it. Like, yep, that'll do. Oh yeah. Okay. But this is most likely my final baseball stream of the year because after tonight, I'm not going to be streaming again until Saturday. So you'll have college football Saturday, NFL on Sunday. I'm going to relax on Monday because basketball starts up. Wednesday night, Cavs and Knicks. And from that point on, you're mainly going to be seeing Cavs and Browns dominating this channel. Yeah. And of course, once maybe we can do like a World Series game. We'll see. 'Cause, the Cavs don't play every day. If there's a day where during the week where the Cavs ain't playing, but you get freaking World Series game, whatever. I might do it just so spice things up. But yeah, for the most part, it's going to be mainly Browns and Cavs on this channel. Buckeyes too, can't forget about them. In terms of game streams, and then once the off season begins for MLB, I'll do rumor videos and maybe a few other ones as well. Which we've already brought back Austin Hedges, so I don't know what else we're gonna do. I really have no idea. But yeah, when it comes to the Guardians, I'm not even gonna get my hopes up about them. If they do anything else, that'd be fun. I hope they surprise me. Right? I really do. I hope they surprise me and sign somebody that I didn't expect. I hope Dolan opens his pockets a little bit. Because last year, if you think about it, they did spend a lot of money on a couple players like Shane Bieber. They paid a lot of money for Shane. Oh my goodness, Barger to right field. And that one is absolutely crushed. 13-4. He absolutely torched that baseball. It's a home run derby in Seattle tonight. I mean, that thing got out in a hurry. Everybody wants to wear that freaking jacket. Everybody wants to wear the jacket. Grounder, fielded, throws them out. One down. Everybody want to wear the jacket. Wow. I mean, look at this thing. Sentence. Boom. Crushed it. Ah, man. I mean, I'd be like freaking Tom Brenneman. Mid sentence. Oh, man. There it is. And there's a drive to deep right field, and that one is gone. Here's the pitch to Jimenez. Fly ball to center. Two down. Connor Bedard with an assist, I see. And a goal by JJ Paterka. Well, at least you can say they woke up today. That's so funny, though. Yesterday, it was a game where runs were hard to come by, and tonight, runs are everywhere. And here's Springer. Blue pit into right. Keeps the inning going. 13-4 Jays lead. And the biggest thing is the home runs have been unleashed tonight by both teams. Most of these runs have been homers, it seems like. Wow. Strike. I wanted to see Vladdy just hit another nuke for the hell of it, but we're not going to see that. Nah. Which is a grounder back to the pitcher, and that'll retire the side. So now we go to the bottom of the ninth. And are we going to see a 9-run inning by the Mariners to keep this game going? You never know. You really never know. But yeah, just a quick reminder, of course, I will not be live tomorrow. I'm going to take a day off, rest up, and get ready for what should be a fun week ahead. Wow. Ice Spice, Pink Pantheress, and at Chaperon at Paris Fashion Week. Okay. It's so funny when you see these women out here, you know, all like dressed up to the tens, you know, and I'm like, man, imagine how much time it takes them to get ready. I mean, damn, for a nighttime show, whatever, they probably start getting ready like 3 p.m. Right? I mean, damn. Must be weird seeing Ice Spice without her hair all fluffed up. Like, damn. Okay. I wouldn't say Ice Spice kind of fell off, but she just kind of fell back a little bit. She ain't making music like that anymore. She's just hanging out, living life. Someone has a whole ass boot on their head. Like, okay, okay. So Ernie Clement is now at third base. Heiner Falefa goes to second. A lot of the main starters, I think, are out of this game now. Pitch from Fluharty into center, and there's a leadoff base hit. That's Harry Ford. First time we're seeing him in this postseason, I believe. Here's Eugenio Suarez. So this is going to be a at least a 5-game series. It looks like. All right. I'm surprised Marlins man's still at this game. I thought he would have dipped by now. Pitch. Here's a 1-0 to Fluharty. Strike. All right. Pitch. Swing and foul off. There's Max Scherzer. I believe he'll be pitching in this series at some point. Luis Castillo. Pitch. Fouled off. We're off. That must be the matchup for game 4. Pitch. Ball. The Cavs strategically posted this without including a jersey for the 5th starter. This is elite recruiting. Why would they're just showing off their core 4, that's all. 2-2 pitch to Suarez. High ball. That's a foul ball. Really foul. Pitch is swung on and missed. Struck him out. One down. Pitch is a ball to Garver. 2 for 6 in the postseason. Pitch from Fluharty. Ball got away. That'll move forward over to second. Popped up in foul territory and makes the catch for Guerrero. 2 down. That'll leave it all up to Robles. Toronto was down 2-0 going into the third. They scored 5 runs and they never looked back. They scored all but one of their runs, so 12 of their 13 runs in 4 innings. 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2, and there's a grounder right at Guerrero. He'll take it himself, and that will do it. So the Blue Jays introduced themselves to the ALCS. That's their first win in the ALCS since 2016. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, final score 13-4 Blue Jays win. And we low-key got a series now. At least it won't be a sweep. A lot of people were probably worried that, oh my God, Seattle might just run these guys out of the freaking series. Nope. Nope. See, Toronto's too good for that. So, final stat Toronto, 13 runs on 18 hits, no errors. For Seattle, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. The win goes to the Biebs, Shane Bieber, 1-0 with a 4.15 ERA. And George Kirby takes the loss. He's 0-1 with a 7.07 ERA. And as far as how the starters did this evening, Bieber, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks, and a homer, 4.15 ERA, like I mentioned. Mariners, for Kirby, 4 innings, 8 hits, 8 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, and 3 homers with 7.07 ERA. We could potentially see a tie series after tomorrow, going on to Sunday. Might see that. They might leave Seattle 3-2 Blue Jays. Who knows? It'll be Mad Max against Luis Castillo. This will be Max Scherzer's first outing of the playoffs. And then, of course, Luis Castillo, we've seen him pitch both as a starter and out of the pen against the Tigers. Looked good in both instances. And should be a fun one. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I obviously will not be live for that. So, nah, I'm going to be watching though. But I'm not going live. So, this series could be very well tied going into game 5. Whew, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? 2-2 going into 5. It'd be a best of 3 at that point. Again. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out and I will see you all Saturday for some college football. Because I'm not going live tomorrow. And I'm not going live on Friday. I forget that today was Wednesday, but I'm still not going live tomorrow. Because I'm going to watch Thursday Night Football. And then Friday, I'm going to be watching Louisville and Miami college ball. And then Saturday, I'll be live for Ohio State, Wisconsin. Sunday, Browns and Dolphins. Monday, just going to chill and hang out here. And then Tuesday, I'll probably do a Cavaliers preview stream. Although I might honestly do that on Monday too. I might do them both on Monday. Do like my NBA season preview on Monday. Go over like how I think the standings are gonna look. And then on Tuesday I'll go live and we'll talk about the Cavs. So that's pretty much all I got. And then of course Wednesday night I'll be live for Cavs and Knicks. That'll be a banger. Can't wait for that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to everybody who came through. I know YouTube was tripping for a little while there. Seemed like it behaves itself for the most part. I think I went live at the right time. Yeah, so of course, shout out to the mods, which my chat was mostly mods tonight, which is good to see. Shout out to Chua and Rays, Jacob, Paramjot, as always. Me and Paramjot were having a nice little discussion, even though Paramjot did get a little sus. Him and his boy thing. Shout out to OGT, Daniel, Captain Fox, and then of course Tigers, Hoff, Rays, Apache, and then Johnny Cash. Yeah. See you guys Saturday for Buckeyes and Badgers. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good game, though. It was fun, entertaining. The complete opposite of yesterday's game. Runs were not at a premium tonight. Everybody wanted to wear that damn jacket on the Blue Jays. That's the way it was. They wanted to wear that damn jacket. The home run bomber jacket thing that they have. But yeah, guys. Bye-bye. Whoop. There it is.